On today's quick tip, we'll be going over the don'ts of riding and building an electric skateboard. Welcome to MBoards Quick Tips. Over time, when building a board, or even maintaining a board you already own, you'll end up making some pretty big oopsies. Here are some suggestions on how to minimize common errors. Starting off, don't over-tighten your axle nuts. This is very common with beginner riders. Over-tightening your axle nuts will prevent your bearings from spinning, along with not allowing any type of budge from your wheel to withstand or dampen any type of impact. Moving on, don't over-tighten your Kingpin trucks. Whether it's a single Kingpin or a double Kingpin, you can damage your bushings along with potentially snapping your truck hanger. Next, don't leave your board unattended when charging. Overcharging your battery for long periods of time can start to degrade the battery. Another reason we suggest not to leave your board unattended while charging is for the safety of a fault happening while you're away. You'll be more likely to handle the fault situation than if you were away from the board. When building your board, it's common for people to use whatever workspace they have available to them, usually resulting to an open living room filled with carpet. We'd advise not to build your board on carpet or even in a room with carpet. Carpet tends to build a static charge that can carry through your body into your electrical components, causing a short. Doesn't happen often, but better safe than sorry. I do know we're very excited to get your board up and running as soon as possible, but when building your board, we recommend taking the time for cable management. Securing your loose wires to be taped or hot glued to the inside of your enclosure. This will help prevent any type of malfunction or destruction of your board's components. Don't leave a rat's nest of wires bunched up in your enclosure. Take the time for proper cable management. Next on our list of don'ts, don't neglect your bearings. Something so small can be a huge factor when it comes to safety and riding comfort. Keep your bearings lubed up and clean, and replace them as needed, either when rust is forming, bearing caps are missing, etc. Bearings can make or break your ride, literally. Something that seems so obvious, still have to mention it, as we have seen a few videos of people doing this, along with recommending this method. We would highly suggest not power washing your board to clean it. Water breaks electronics. Enough said. Stay tuned for our How We Clean Our Boards video to clean your board properly without damaging your components. Don't drop your remote. Seems kind of obvious, but at least try your best to avoid hard impacts on your remote. Things happen, and sometimes you'll have to bail from your board and your remote might get lost in the shuffle. Dropping your remote can result in trigger values being all wonky, along with components breaking and malfunctioning during a ride. That's the last thing we want. Don't ride outside your skill level. A bit controversial because we do believe pushing yourself outside your comfort level will help you progress. But start progressing in baby steps. Attempting something you know damn well you're not ready for can result in injuries to yourself and others around you. Keeping on the topic of skill level, we do recommend wearing a helmet at the very least for safety gear. We understand not everyone uses one, but at very least own one. Although, keep in mind owning a helmet will not prevent injuries. Wearing one will. Do as you wish, ride safe, and progress safely. And that's it. Hopefully this quick tip will help you further solidify your knowledge on the don'ts of owning an electric skateboard. See you on the next one.